And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Dr. Debi Lynes has joined us for her monthly update that is called Mind Your Health.
Yes.
And today's a very interesting topic. It's about nature and the importance of bringing in, whether it's live nature or
That's
like this
exactly
into your
right.
home, and how it affects your mood and your health, right?
What's going on? Well, you know, for 30 years I did interior design, and when I went back in psych, I actually did the psychology of spaces and places and healing and health.
Interesting.
And you have a hospital background too,
Yes.
so you understand how important it is. It's sort of facilitative and supportive design. Is there anything I can do in my environment that is conducive to health and wellness? Do I put a window in a hospital room?
Right, yes.
Yes.
What about the colors?
Yes.
And the windows and just the whole environment?
Correct. What about smells? What about feel? Do I do round corners or sharp
Right.
corners?
Right.
It's stuff you don't think about, but intuitively we sort of understand that our environment is really important in our health and wellness.
Is that the reason why so many people now they're opening up their homes with like these big revolving doors or whatever, they open, and so you expand your living room like you're actually outside.
Exactly.
So I know we have the open floor plan,
Correct.
but it's just we want to be part of this beautiful paradise.
Exactly, and we really do. And what's really interesting about what we're talking about today is there's something called biophilia, and that is bringing nature indoors when you can't. So if we look at hospital rooms, or we look at perhaps
own homes.
yes, any
Or
home,
even a
maybe in the
business.
city.
Yes.
What can I do to make me feel as though there's a bit of nature? And I'll tell you what that looks like. It's pretty simple. It is artwork that is natural. It is bringing in fresh flowers, and that doesn't have to be fancy.
Right.
It can be going out to your bushes and getting 3 big green leaves and putting them in a vase and just making it really simple.
That's a good idea.
It is.
Yeah.
For some reason, well, we know why. We know why nature's so important because of our senses. Our smell, our taste, our feel, what we
sight.
hear, our sight. It's all about sensory exposure for health and wellness.
Right. I love that idea. You know, when I just go to the grocery store and just bring in some flowers, and then put them on my kitchen table, it just makes me feel, and then even like climate, like when it's a dark day, and I look out the windows, I feel a little more dark, not down, but
No, of course we do.
or the sunshine. So all of that affects. Is that all part of biophilia?
That's all part of biophilia.
Biophilia.
I mean, it really is. And I mean, let's just face it, the weather does affect our moods. And a bowl of fruit with lemons and limes and oranges, just the color, we can touch it, we can taste it, we can smell it, and it can really improve our mood. It's really fun and kind of interesting, and this is a little bit off topic, but when architects or designers are designing, they are designing for the space. So if you think about airports, hospitals, prison systems, college campuses, you know, each place, think about it, even hospital housing.
Right. We don't want it to be institutional.
Correct.
looking.
Or do you?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I mean, think about a prison system or somewhere where there's some kind of a natural consequence. You know, do you want to make it environmentally pleasing, but not so great and comfortable that you don't want to get out?
Yeah, right.
That you don't.
That inmates want to stay there.
Exactly.
Right.
But it's really fun to talk about things like corners and edges and how I know, we're all looking around now.
Right. I'm looking at like our Talk of the Town set.
Exactly. But take a moment.
All of this is our backdrop. It's just so right.
And take a moment this afternoon and just sort of walk around your home and see if you can find the space in your home that for whatever reason you just feel really good in. It's funny, the other day I was walking in my indoor office.
Right.
Okay, it's not very big, it's probably 10 by 10. I love the color, I love the artwork, it's got a big daisy in it. It just feels good to me.
Well, in our bedroom, I have my little desk, and guess what? I look out to the lagoon. So when I'm at my computer working on the news,
right? Of course she is. Right.
Or Talk of the Town. I'm looking out at the lagoon and the golf course, and it makes me more productive.
More productive. Feel safe. Feel happy. I mean, it makes so much sense.
Right.
Who knew, right?
Who knew?
I know.
Biophilia. I love it. Can't spell it, but I can say it.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Dr.
My
Debi
pleasure.
Lynes with her Mind Your Health segment, and we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away.